Today, Precarious plays
MegaMan Battle Network. I was very excited to demonstrate that I recalled a superior way to narrow down the last few numbers.
Yeah.
Because if you skip a number, you can basically check two at once.
Yeah.
So for example, if I'm not sure if I know that the numbers 56, 57, 58, or 59, if I guess 57...
Then you can check 56 and 58 at the same time.
Well, sort of. I can definitely check 57, and I can check 56 as well.
Mm-hmm.
So too high. Okay, that's too high. I almost forgot to...
Forgot to...
Too low. Second digit verification failure. Okay, so I'm going to do 27. Too low. All right. See, and I did it in half as many guesses. 29. There we go.
Ta-da! Faster. Gonna save the internet.
I think that game is called Mastermind. I think that's what that is.
But aren't we saving? Well, no, we're saving the world.
We are saving, I believe, the country that we are in
so,
from
like,
missile
civilization.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what country. Like, I don't know if this is some alternate world where there's just one country. Like, if this is a sort of a Pangea.
Mm-hmm.
But for countries instead of
continents.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you are using digital monsters to save the not so digital world. Gosh, you know what's really embarrassing?
Ooh. Dropping an ice cream cone, and then whenever you lean down to pick it up, you toot.
No, that's less embarrassing.
No, okay, sure. I doubt it, but give me what you got.
I had terrible taste as a child. I, for the longest time, thought Pokemon, the animated series, was boring and dumb.
Mm-hmm.
At the exact same time as I thought Digimon was really cool and really awesome.
I was gonna let the Pokemon thing slide.
Because, you know, people have different tastes, but...
I was just gonna let the Pokemon thing slide because whenever I try to rewatch it now... it's spotty.
Like, I remember an entire summer where Pokemon came on before Digimon. And I would be like, Pokemon's on. Cool, I'll go make lunch. And then by the time I'm done, I can watch Digimon! Like, I remember thinking that often.
I tried to watch...
really bad about it.
Oh.
I still like Digimon, but I can't understand me back then right now.
I'm trying to give this a try. Let's see, I think, I can probably stand... No, I can probably stand to drop one of those because of my Buster. Let me put this back in there. It was a... What did I just take out? It was... Was it X panel or... Oh, goodness. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, I took out one of the wide swords. Okay. Because those are the only S's that I have left, I think I'll put those back. Do I want a fifth one? I'm gonna actually replace some of these high cannons. No, just one of the high cannons, because they still... I can still fire it really rapidly after my Mega Buster. My charge shot now does exactly the same damage that my cannon does. The high cannon. Okay, looking alright.
Got a fancy folder?
Got a fancy folder. Because I wanted to make space for... And I wanted to make sure that I think I might have accidentally taken it out. Like a dope. Yeah, I think I took it out like a dope.
Shh. Don't be like that. Just be that.
I did. I put that in and then I accidentally took it back out of the folder. I'm gonna see if Time Bomb hits the whole enemy field when it goes off. Because it's not a small amount of damage. Ooh boy, there are a lot of these though, huh?
Yeah, there sure are. But it's a good thing because you developed a very quick way to get through them. Because... Yep.
Wait, too low. Okay, too low, so that means it's gotta either be 88 or 89. Okay.
Way to go! It was not too low.
So, does that mean that Lan is putting them in? Because, or is Mega Man just congratulating himself?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess it is Mega Man, huh?
I guess so. Yeah, Mega Man's congratulating himself.
Great job, Mega Man.
Well, he's just probably doing what he expects as normal behavior, right?
Numbers, no problem for Mega Man, or numbers, man. Oh, I see. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that...
well, no, because...
yeah...
Because of the nature of that particular game, if they kept giving me the same information...
Yeah.
Where it was like... First digit failure, second digit failure, third digit failure. I think I still probably could have figured it out in a timely fashion.
Fixed numbers, man. It's not very satisfying that these are just things that you like automatically beat. Like you have to do all of the boring parts before a good fight, and then you don't get the payoff of the actual fight.
Well, I think it's because they're trying to build up to whatever's happening here. I think it's weird. I was expecting to have to fight the bosses again because that's a Mega Man tradition. There's usually a boss rush at the end of the game because you acquire all of the sub-weapons from all of the different bosses as you defeat them. And you may not necessarily have had the opportunity to use a boss's weakness on it. For example, whenever I was replaying MegaMan.exe recently,
yeah,
the first boss I decided to pick on was... Is his name really Grizzly Slash? I think that's his name. MegaMan.exe is funny because I think more than a few of the bosses are named after like rock and roll stars.
Yeah.
So I think that somebody's name is... Actually, you know what? Yes.
Why are you so happy?
Because I left it in the living room.
Oh.
It's right over there. Hold
how
on.
sweet. It's like a real little manual book.
Okay.
And it has pages with color on them.
No, I was off on his name because he... Okay, so... Crescent Grizzly.
Crescent Grizzly.
Yes, and he gives Mega Man the crescent shot. And the one I was thinking is Spike Roserad.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think that the names in the manual are the same names that are in the game.
Oh, that'd be a little awkward.
Because I remember this guy here and his stage being like a clear Guns N' Roses reference. Because I think at the start of his stage there are a bunch of towers in the background that look like handguns.
Well, his name is Rose Red.
But I remember it being even less thinly veiled in-game. Like, I think that Axel is in his name. Like Axl Rose. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Anyway, the point is that whenever I fought him, because he was the first boss I was fighting against, I only had the Mega Buster. So, of course, there was no way for me to use his weakness against him.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I got to fight him again at the end of the game, I had every boss weapon, so I got to try them all out and see, like, oh, well, what is his weakness after all?
Mm-hmm. You know what this reminds me of?
The time we did this before in the waterworks?
That too, but a happier memory. That time when I had to play the ice puzzles in Undertale. I had to play the ice puzzles in Undertale, and I was slip sliding. Slippy sliding. It was fun.
The only thing I remember like that, wasn't there a time when you slide through a tunnel and then you come out with like a little bit of snow on your head?
Yes! Oh, I love that game!
I don't know, I've sort of come to start to resent it a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because every time I see something related to like the last 20 or 30 minutes of the Super True Real best ending, someone covers my face in so many tears.